And I dreamed about a Porsche that I would drive one day. And you laughed at me, you laughed at me, you laughed at me.
What's up, guys? We're at a different location. Usually I'm at the Turtle Pond or going on a walk. But today I wanted to switch it up and just be in my bedroom, be in my safe place. And yeah, a lot's been on my mind. If you've been keeping up to date, past like I missed 2 weeks, 3 weeks of the diary entries. But it's like I was literally consciously missing them. It's like I knew, obviously I know I do it every Thursday. Today's actually Tuesday. It's the 3rd of October today. And today, it's Monday, 3rd of October. I just like felt this shift in my energy. It feels like I've just been doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's with my good habits, my bad habits. So for example, meditation. I usually meditate in the morning, pull out my phone, 10-minute, set the timer. It's this app called Insight Timer. Set my timer, go. Then after that, I do Wim Hof. Actually, it's the opposite way. I do Wim Hof before on the app. Then I set the time for 10 minutes, do meditation. But before that, actually, I usually go on a run. But even the way I'm telling you that, it's like I already have this like down out like routine that's set. And I think routines are good. But what I was like running into is like, it felt like these apps like Insight Timer, Wim Hof, they were good because it was like tracking my progress. But I have a calendar up here to my left where I just like do it myself, and I'm not tracking it on my phone because you probably watching this too, you're obsessed with technology, you're obsessed with your phone, and I truly am too. And like on Instagram, like a lot, on YouTube all the time. I would say I'm on YouTube like the most, just like absorbing self-development content. I think I made a video about this. It almost like me watching self-development now and watching whoever it is, Joe Rogan, whatever channels you're watching, you can kind of, like now it's like I'm just watching it for entertainment, like the entertainment factor, instead of just actually watching it to learn something new. Because a lot of the times like they'd be saying something and it's like I literally already know what path they're gonna go down and what tangent they're gonna go on. So like today I just like felt like this inclination to just do a diary entry instead of just waiting till Thursday, like have my thoughts out like now. And it's like, we don't have to be so cutthroat into the script. And that's also like leading me into like what I did today. Like during the week, it's like I hardly ever drink during the week unless I'm going out for like a team dinner or something like that. I don't drink during the week. I went on a long walk, like a 20-minute walk with no technology, like nothing. And I've noticed like when I go on walks and have like a technology break, I feel so much better. Like I don't feel like this feeling like I need my phone, I need to check my phone, I need to be on my phone, I need the buzzes and the alerts. I just like felt free. Even like sometimes when I get back into my room specifically, because my desk is in my room, like it almost feels like it's not a relaxing space for me. Like I have to constantly be working. So I know what a fix for that is for myself. It's like going into the office. And on Mondays I've noticed I don't go into the office. And it's not setting up my week for failure, but I know like it's good for me, and it's like, why don't we do it? Heading back to like me using the meditation apps and Wim Hof apps, and I have like a running app that I use. It's like, look at these 3 different apps that I use, plus I'm tracking it on my calendar. It's like I'd rather just track it on my calendar and not have to use the technology, because the Wim Hof and all these different things, it almost it's not like I would show everyone my results. Like with the running, I actually would like I would try to hit a mile under 7 minutes, and I think those are like good things to strive towards because it's good to have a goal. But ultimately, I'm doing these self development hacks just so I can feel better in my own body. I'm not doing it so I can have this amazing long streak. I'm not doing it so I can hit, like there's a lot of things that I wanted to hit like 30 days in a row, because I haven't had like a whole month of doing meditation and Wim Hof consistently for 30 days. I've done it, I think the longest time I did it was like 45 days, or I think it was 50 days, but I did it in an in-between period. So it was probably like the 10th until like the 10th of whatever month it was until the whatever 50 is the next month, depending on what the month of the time period of the year. But I guess I was focusing on like hitting all these streaks, and I have to be disciplined, I have to hit all these things. But what I'm realizing is the most important thing for me right now is outreach, doing outreach for my business, because that's gonna, as soon as I get sales, like that's unlocking my life. Like as soon as I get a sale and a close and repeat that over and over again, that's when my, like I'm gonna see a lot of different changes that happen in my life. And even before I get the close, it's like, what can I do to build that momentum? It's like, do the outreach first, and it's all gonna be a compounding effect. These past 2 weeks, I've been doing outreach more than I ever have, and it's like, let's scale it more, and kind of like removing a lot of the distractions. And so I love doing the YouTube aspect, but what I'm realizing is I can't speak right now, but what I'm realizing is it's taking away from my business. And it's like I haven't built in good enough habits yet to where before I even do YouTube, I'm doing outreach. It's like outreach should be first, and it's like YouTube's like a secondary component for me, because I've been pretty consistent with the diary entries. Podcasts I haven't been uploading. There's a Kundalini podcast that I will upload this Sunday, but I think that's gonna be one of not my last podcast. I'm still gonna definitely do a podcast, but I want to do it. No, it's not even about me being ready. It's just about like not having those distractions, and it's like another thing to do, another thing to video edit, and it's like the primary focus should be outreach. But I just want to like pat myself on the back, and I feel like we don't do this enough. It's like I've been way more just free with my spending, and I've kind of felt this abundant feeling because I haven't been doing like my meditations and Wim Hof and like these things, but I still like feel so good. This past like week and a half, 2 weeks, I felt really good just in my body. I haven't been running either for the past like 2-3 weeks, but it's strange because I feel like way more bodily aware, as weird as that is, because it's usually the opposite for me. But while I was on that walk today, I know I'm bouncing off everywhere, but while I was on that walk today, I went on the walk, went to the Turtle Pond bench. You guys know where that is by now if you've seen the videos, and I did Wim Hof and meditation without those apps, and it just felt so good. There was no timer, there was nothing checking how long I did it for, and there was less pressure. It almost felt like I did the Wim Hof breathing longer. The truth is I don't even know. And today I'm gonna just write that I did Wim Hof, write that I did the meditation. It's like it doesn't have to be tracked on my phone. Like I don't have to show someone that, oh, look at how many days I meditated in a row, look how consistent I've been. Because honestly, those things are for me. And I think, I wouldn't say I was doing it for other people, but it's just like the validation of being like, oh, I'm a meditator. Like that's just something that's who I am as a person. Like that's not who I am. It's just something I do, and I don't have to identify with all these like little things. So it's like I'm not good at speaking. I'm not good at writing email. These words and these like thoughts, they're like spells. Like I wouldn't say, I wouldn't, so what I just said right now, I wouldn't say it out loud, but subconsciously, I was saying it in my head. And I want to change those thought habits and patterns. And I know that's going off technology and just being way more present. And even while I'm at work, like sometimes just working in complete silence and just doing my work and not having a video playing in the background, like while I'm doing Excel spreadsheets, while I'm building out campaigns at the same time, because there's work that I could do in 5 minutes, but then like me listening to a podcast or listening to whatever it is, it takes me 15 minutes. And when it's like, when I'm listening to those things, it's like I'm trying to escape the work that I'm doing now with listening to something else. And it's not, for me, it doesn't feel healthy right now. It's like I'm escaping, like being in this present moment with other entertainment things. And I know there's a whole bunch of other people that do that. But yeah, I just wanted to voice like just what I'm feeling. Like I don't want to be like, I don't want to have these and say, look, I'm going to do this and give you guys a motivational speech, because the truth is I'm imperfect and I'm learning, and I hope you can take something away from this if you watch till the end, because I love doing the diary entries, and I'm going to stick to the diary entries podcast. You might not see another one after I post the Kundalini one, but we'll see. Like, that's what I'm also noticing too. It's like, just because I say something doesn't mean not that I don't have to stick by it, because I want to stick by my word and what I say, but kind of like going with the flow more. Like I don't have to meditate perfectly and do these things perfectly, because that's what was happening with my outreach, and that's why I felt like stifled and didn't feel like, it's almost like I didn't feel like I was worthy of getting a sale, getting a close. And because I didn't feel that way, I just wasn't doing it to the best of my ability. Yeah, just food for thought. I feel like I'm rambling now, but I guess like one last take I wanted to say is I have a whole bunch of goals to my left that I've had for a while. It's like I know I can do a lot of these goals. Like right now in my life, like I could do them like this. And all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna just start looking at those and just start checking them off one by one, and we're gonna get a lot more winning episodes. So that's, if you haven't seen the videos, I have like a winning like series on the YouTube channel where I just go over my like little wins, and it's like we have so many little wins on a daily basis, and I kind of like wanted to redefine like what my wins are, because I feel like I have so many little wins that I don't appreciate. Whereas like 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, what am I saying? 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I would have begged to be in the position that I'm in right now. And I just want to say I'm thankful for my life, thankful for my loved ones, and I hope you took something out of this, guys. Love you guys. Till next week. Who knows? It might not be on Thursday. It might be on a Wednesday. Just whenever I feel the inclination to do this. Like I don't want to necessarily set this complete standard, but yeah. Till next time, guys. Peace.